Hello, air signs. It's Ariana, your tarot life coach, bringing you your Mercury retrograde tarot big baby. And this read is for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius. Y'all know I gotta sing for y'all every time I get into this. So, big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. Yes, I could use one right about now. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. High fives, some dabs, maybe a kiss on the cheek, because we ain't know each other too well, all right? Hopefully you'll hit that like, that share, subscribe, the little bell on the side, and let it ring-a-ling with some goods coming on, all right? Now, let's talk about Mercury retrograde. What does it have for us? Well, we are in the shadow phase right about now. So some of y'all might be feeling a little bit of tensions with your communications. Your cell phone might be acting funny. And it's not acting funny because you didn't pay the bill. It's acting funny because of the energies out there, all right? Now, this energy is going to last all the way to the 15th of April. And I am using an article by Melissa Lafara, okay, called Mental Triumphs with Mercury Retrograde. Her link is going to be in the description box. Also, a link to the blog and her information to follow her on Instagram, because she rocks the party that rocks the party, all right? Explains the astrology down to a T, found her through somebody else, but I'm super excited to use her information and very blessed that she said it was okay. Now, what do all of these Mercury retrogrades got in common? That is one simple thing. They are spitting out hot fire, baby. They are making you burn. They're doing it like Sean Paul, okay? We have one in Aries. We have one in Leo, and we have one in Sagittarius to end the year. So Mercury is spitting that hot fire, baby. You're going to learn your lesson this year, okay? So think about Aries energy. It's the Emperor in the deck. It comes, it conquers, it does what it wants to do because it's stubborn as fuck, like they say, and it ain't going to budge, okay? And if you catch an Aries on a bad day, it's about to be a tyrannical situation, and it's a little kind of scary, okay? They can be a little rough around the edges. Now, since it is in that first area of Aries, we're coming through, think about like temper tantrums maybe, throwing a fit, acting a fool, and you want to stay away from that kind of behavior, okay? Because fire signs, they love drama, okay? They love drama, and they like to dress themselves in drama. They like to drip drama. Now, with knowing that, know that this retrograde is going to be a bumpy ride. Buckle up, buttercup. That's all I got for you, all right? How are we going to work through this? What we going to do? Well, we're going to slow our asses down. Yes, we are. We're going to pump that brake Betty, okay? We're going to look at things and admit our faults. Look where we can recalculate, like they say, recalculating. And we're going to get stuff in writing. And not only get stuff in writing, put stuff in writing. Use our calendars with our little ding dings and our reminders and our alarms so we can get to places and do things on time. Mercury will conjunct Venus, so love could be on the focus, okay? Tension, money, that kind of stuff. And Jupiter also has already went retrograde on the 8th and is going to be moving backwards into July 10th. And what does that mean, you say? Well, Jupiter is the ruler of Sagittarius and a little bit of like Pisces energy too. But this is the planet of growth and abundance, luck, travel, religion, and it's going backwards up in Scorpio. This is a great time to kind of reevaluate those stories, those narratives, those bad conversations that you keep telling yourself over and over, and kind of release those. The signs that are going to really feel this are Sagittarius, Scorpios, and who was the other one? Pisces, all right? Those are the three that are really going to feel that Jupiter effect. And it looks like you're in the clear there, buddy, so no need to worry, but I do have a card that I pulled for y'all. So with that being said, I think we've covered all the energies that's coming in. Let's talk about the cards we have in front of us. So after kind of looking at all these cards, some of y'all are bringing home babies, some of y'all are starting families, some of y'all are starting businesses, some of y'all are just starting big things. So congratulations. Now, mentally, we have a lot of chaos going down. There's a lot of stuff happening. And mentally in relationships, you might be holding down the Fort Knox to not agreeing, not wanting to move forward, and you're not going to do this, and you're arguing with somebody who you really want to make up with. So think about that. Is it worth the chaos? And also, in a prosperity situation, if you're at a work situation, you're trying to move forward, this is a great time to kind of look at things and see, I feel like it's like pulling the wool over your eyes, the wool over your own eyes, almost like you're trying to perpetrate, you're trying to be something you're not, and the mask is falling. That, or you're dealing with somebody who's like that just because of the giraffe and the zebra. Like, I just feel like something fishy going on over here. But I feel like there's a wind of change. There's a bunch of chaos. But the chaos is happening to set you up in the right spot. Okay? It's like putting you in the right place at the right time for the right things to happen. Now, physically, you have unconditional love. And this is why I say you're bringing a baby home. There's a lot of fertility. However, I'm looking at the blue. The blue is for me screaming throat chakra. This is you speaking up for yourself, defending others, defending yourself, nurturing your dreams, your hopes, your love, your family, whatever. You're going to take care of it. You got it wrapped around in your hair and you are nuzzling. You are creating a bond, okay? And with that, I just kind of feel like you're an impeccable mother or father and you stand out amongst the crowd, okay? Now, spiritually, you're getting white buffalo. Be ready for abundance and be ready for security, okay? It's coming through if you can believe. If you can harness that energy and believe that your blessings are coming, well, guess what? It's a coming, because white buffalo is like a wish granted, okay? Now, looking at kind of the lesson that Mercury wants to teach you, you have the lizard. And the lizard is really interesting energies from the Nahualli deck. And it's about abundance, sensuality, fertility, pleasures, okay? Pleasures of all kinds, big baby. Now, Quetzalcoatl is the form, he came in as the form of a priest named Tabatha, and I'm probably said it all wrong, Tabatha. He taught humans how to work with the gods, to read and write. He was talking about benefits of the ice bath. I'm going to have to Google that and see what that's all about. Now, he insisted that the priest abided by strict standards, and they did a lot of self-sacrificing with the fasting and stuff for 4 years. 4 was a big number for the Aztecs, okay? So the gods were so impressed that they sent them the lizard, and that brought forth abundancy, harvest, sexual potency. I mean, it was just like going down with this lizard, okay? And I kind of like the way they drew him. He's so cute. And he's just chilling, and he's like half this and half that. Right? But he's underneath some sort of a tree. It's a very intricate way that they drew it. Now, this is telling you it's time to celebrate, enjoy what you have as well as what's coming into your life. And it says how abundance manifests is different for all of us, but there is one important key that must be present. Are you ready for it? You must already feel abundant for abundance to come. It's a mindset. If you feel like you're poor, the abundance can't come in and you block your blessing. That's why White Buffalo said, you might not think that there's white buffaloes, but when I pop up, you better believe, okay? Believe. When lizard shows up, it means more abundance and more luxuries are on your way. Sensual pleasures might be needed, okay? A hot bath, a nice glass of wine, a good meal, feeling your lover, getting a hug, getting a back rub. That's what's needed. Slow down, re-energize, revive, reignite those relationships, okay? With others and with yourself. Now, let's move into our tarot read. We will be using a spread by Vix. Once again, her information will be in the description box. Let's go ahead and bless our cards. Thanks to bless these cards for Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius as we look at this first round of Mercury retrograde. Show us the energies as they have. And we got a 4. This is going to be a foundational time for you. Oh, damn. Now, I did pre-shuffle, but you got 2 negatives right now. 9 of Cups reversed with the 6 of Arrows. So I almost feel like your hopes, your dreams, and your wishes, you kind of feel like they're stagnant or they're in some choppy waters. So this is where you have to use the energy of the lizard, okay? The lizard is saying, it looks like he's praying, just believe I'm coming through this chaos, this bullshit you're going through. It's gonna end. It's not gonna always be like this, but you gotta believe. Okay, let's give it a couple of shuffles. There we go. All right, let me move these out the way. First position, 2 of arrows, 9 of pentacles. Oh, you got your soul guide, your spirit guide. Lots of arrows. Ooh, 3 of arrows reverse. Oh, justice reverse. Oh, my. But you holding it down as the queen of arrows. Oh, wow. We are all up in your element right now. Lots of communication, lots of indecision going down, baby. Now, the theme that we have, remember, it's the abundance. And I feel like you're getting in your own way of your abundance, okay? Because look, we got what I refer to as las jaras, okay, when we playing loteria. Anyways, you have the arrows trying to cut you down. I feel like you have to really be careful during this retrograde with what you're thinking, what you're saying, and what you're signing. Because for me, the 2 of arrows is like a jacked up contract, okay? Jacked up, someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. And do not trust, okay? Read, double read, triple read, and then get somebody else to read that shit. Because someone's trying to do you dirty, okay? I'm just going to put it out there. Now, with that, the mental blocks that we're having are about finances and about time, okay? And the reason why I say time is like, you're like, man, I really put a lot of time and effort in this. What if it doesn't pay off? But what if it does? What if it does pay off? What if financially you do get what you've been looking for? Because your theme right now is abundance. I'm trying to find the card to clarify it. Not that deck either. Not that deck. Try this deck. Okay. Interesting. I'm using the Shaman's Oracle. There we go. Shaman of the stars. And you see those 2 little babies? They're like trying to grab the stars. This man is like exuding positive energy, telling them, hey, the abundance is here. I'm coming. Everything's going to be all right. And we've got to believe. This is the star card, the sun card for me. And this is like transformative energy, changing directions, reassessment about that damn dirty contract or damn dirty decision that someone's trying to pull the wool over your eyes, okay? Now, the 9 of Pentacles is telling you Shaman of Stars. Sorry, I put on the wrong one. So, trusting that it's going to work out, believing. Your mental block is you don't believe. Now, a subconscious block that you have going on is you got your spirit guide even bringing you information. He's bringing the deer. He's telling you unconditional love. Get this. Let's go. Let's move forward. Use that solar plexus energy. Make a damn dirty decision. Let's do the damn thing. And I want to see where he wants to talk to you from. Okay. What does your spirit guide have? There we go. Damn. Octopus. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. I'm going to say this is more like a fake it till you make it kind of thing. Just believe that it's coming and keep it moving, okay? Now, as I look at this, I'm kind of looking at what's been resolved is that heartache. Somebody stabbed you in the back, air sign. I don't know who they are. They're not very nice. It is an injustice. And it kind of sucks because they're setting you up to make it feel like it's your fault, and it's not your fault. Reassess the situation. Look at where you could have done things better. Apply that solution and keep it moving, okay? Because whoever they are, they don't freaking deserve your time, okay? Now, that's what's been resolved is the heartache, because you're pulling out them arrows and you're like, the hell with this shit. I'm moving the fuck on, all right? Now, your lesson is the injustice. Yep. They did you wrong, okay? However, you have dignity and you have pride and you're not falling for that again, okay? Makes me think of that cartoon. He's like, I'm not falling for that again, and then he falls for it again. But I don't think you're going to fall for it again, okay? And I kind of want to see, there we go, Wisdom of the Oracle, what this injustice is really about. Damn, had a lot of cards fly out. Hold on. Saying card number 1. Damn it. So we're getting a change in the wind, okay? Things are changing, things are blowing, things are moving, things are grooving. Things are really becoming different. And you've got to be ready for the chaos that's coming, okay? Because didn't we just have like, I could have sworn I just saw like the zebra. So we had this. We had the giraffe, zebra, right? And now we're seeing that the whole zebra is showing. Zebra is an ancestral animal. It's all about telling you that your ancestors are with you, not to be afraid. So I'm going to tell you, whatever the situation is, do not fear, okay? This is attributed to the number 33, so it could mean about like your past, your children, things that bring you pleasure. But the chaos and the conflict is leading to a change in the wind. Whether it is your injustice or whether someone's trying to set you up, just know that it's going to work in your favor because their true colors are going to show. And you may not like them, but you fake it till you make it and you keep it moving and you keep it classy, okay? Because you're all up in your element right here, Big Mama Queen of Arrows, holding it down, big baby, speaking your truth, telling people what's up, and letting them know how far they can really go, okay? And I want to see what the Queen has for us as guidance, coming from the Animal deck. 2 cards come out, platypus, no. Let's see. Okay, I'm getting platypus energy. Stop complaining and focus your attention on the blessings in your life right now. That's what's going to get you through. That's the things that are going to make those barriers really move out. And I think it might be in your heart space with all that green around it. And then I kind of think of the platypus that goes between earth and water. So I feel that you're kind of going to go from an emotional state to a more logical state. And you're going to see, hey, I really have a lot of good things in my life and I'm going to move forward with this and I'm going to believe for the best, okay? Whew. Air signs, I have a lot of intense energy. Your Jupiter card that is coming through for you, big baby, is self-love. And that's why I kind of said something about children, because we had the mother and the daughter, or the mother and the baby. And now we have big mama, little mama, which is like your inner child. But this is about putting yourself first. Taking off that mask, you don't have to wear that anymore. You don't have to live in lack. You don't have to hold back. Make your decision with your true, authentic self. Love yourself and shine bright, because those stars and the Shaman of Stars are really shining for you, okay? Now, with that being said, a little bit of information coming in for Aquarius. You have got, okay, communication with your mind. Self-talk and with others. That's your focus. Be prepared for a new way of speaking and talking and walking, okay? Your actions, your words, everything is going to become into an alignment. Now, the guidance coming in for you is be impeccable with your word. Seek to know the truth, okay? When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes part of your belief system. The only thing that can break the agreement is to make a new one based on truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. Speak your truth, my friend. Be impeccable with your word. Say what you mean and mean what you say, big baby. Now, Libras, this might be about relationships, partnerships, duos, trios, whatever. But you need to pay attention to your communication style, or maybe your approach to communication. This could be about indecisiveness, but when we're indecisive and we don't make a choice, that is a choice, and we give up our choices. So think about what you really value. Is it the independence? Is it the relationship? And then look on how to build that foundation. And this says, learn to ask questions. Oh, damn. And she's like swimming in an ocean. Well, it looks like an ocean, but it's a lake because it's a swamp. And there's a seashell. So that don't make sense. You might be swimming in some different waters this Mercury retrograde, okay? It's always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are as clear as you can be. Once you hear the answers to a question, you won't have to make the assumptions because you'll know the truth. Get to the bottom of it. Once that mask blows off, believe what's behind it, okay? Now, we're moving into Gemini, and Gemini, you are my rising sign. This is going to have you looking at relationships, maybe, and the way she explained it was, you might be standing up for somebody, you might be defending them, and then they get offended because of what you said, okay? So think before you speak, but be true to you. Look at that self-love. Stand up for what you believe in. Reinventing yourself, realigning yourself with people who have the courage and the vision that you have will get you where you need to go. I really think some of y'all are dealing with some shady ass people, and I say that because they chaos into conflict, into a change of the wind. Just be ready. That chaos prepared you for the conflict's preparing you for the change, and you're going to move on up out of it, okay? Be impeccable with your word, speak with integrity, say only what you mean, avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. And that is your Mercury retrograde read, big baby. Big hugs, lots and lots of love, guys. Hope to connect with you guys really soon. If you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. And take advantage of my Mercury retrograde special for a video for $20. All right? Be blessed, fam.